Hello, this is Kim Bowen, owner of Crow Wing Crest Lodge in Akeley, Minnesota, giving a quick walking tour of Cabin 3, the A-frame, on the front row of our cabins. It is quite wheelchair friendly, not perfect, but pretty good. Being on the front row, one of the features is you're pretty close to the lake. We're about 150 feet from 11th Crow Wing Lake right here, right in front of the volleyball court too, and front drive here is pretty easy. There's the gazebo with herb garden. The lodge is right there. Everybody comes in here, parks at the lodge and checks in. And if you were in cabin 3, you'd come right here and park about where my golf cart is. There's several spaces here. Handicap accessibility is this ramp from the hard-packed dirt drive parking area. And there's actually 2 picnic tables at the moment. Usually there's only 1. The group last week moved this over. Typically it's out there somewhat. There's a little bench, a couple of chairs. Of course we recycle here. There's our recycle can. And here is the cabin. I've got some dimensions of the doorways listed online on the disabled page, so look at that if you are interested. We just put a new futon sofa bed in here. It's a fairly big, nice, spacious living room here. Some twig furniture I got a few years ago. There's a big recliner that guests seem to really appreciate. This is a furnace for the whole cabin, although there's supplemental baseboard heaters, as you can see. There's a cedar chest back here that used to be my mom's, and lots of puzzles and board games here. This huge dining room table seats quite a few people, as you can see. And there's a couple more bar stools on this counter area here in the kitchen, which is nice and spacious too, easy to whirl around on. On purpose, we didn't put any cupboards underneath the kitchen sink, so you can roll right up underneath there if you are a wheelchair person. Again, this is not perfectly handicap accessible, but there are some features that make it much more usable. So, newer fridge, stove. Here's the big king bedroom. Again, dimension of the doorway on the website. Here's the king bedroom. There's an air conditioner in this bedroom and one upstairs. There's a window for circulation, a couple of reading lamps, and some hanging places for your clothes. And here is the bathroom. We just moved this recently. This door now opens this way. So if you're a wheelchair person, you can come in here and actually close the door. Previous to that, a year ago or so, it opened the other way. We had to change out the sink this last winter too here in 2026. So this is a new sink pedestal. The shower is extra wide. As you can see, it's pretty easy to maneuver this shower head. It goes up and down on the bar and the wand will come off. The toilet actually has some stored grip bars that you can insert on both sides of the toilet, and there's a booster seat in case anyone needs that too. So let's go upstairs. This is a 3-bedroom rated for 1 to 6 up to 8. Just wanted to point out the little nook under the stairs. We have a vacuum here down and vacuum up because of these steep stairs. It's a drag when you're cleaning and have to drag that vacuum up and down, I tell you. So here's the fun A-frame stairs, one of the features of an A-frame. So top of the steps, we've got 2 bedrooms on either side and a little bit of a closet-like area in the middle between them. So either side can use these hangers. There's the extra vacuum and another fan up here. Here is the back bedroom. It's a queen. It's a dresser, mirror. There's the air conditioner, window for ventilation, reading lamp on this side, reading lamp on this side, night light. And then the last bedroom is over here. 2 twins. So we've got 4 beds in this cabin. There's a reading lamp above each of the twin beds. They do each have a door, although keep in mind that this bedroom is open to the living room down below. So all of them have doors, but again, this one's a little bit more open. There's a story that Terry Heller, the ex-owner, told me that he had a pet goat one year, and it climbed up in this bedroom with him when he was remodeling something and jumped off. He was never the same after that. When we re-roofed a few years ago too, we put some extra skylights in to help with some light because A-frames are notoriously dark. And we have a ceiling fan up here too. So there you go, A-frame cabin 3. Happy to have you someday if it works out. And if you're interested, be happy to have you. Have a good one.